Hey folks, I'll tell you what, it's Mike over here at Mr. Cast Iron. We got a special for you today. It's an old classic that I've been eating for a long time. It's just a gourmet fried bologna sandwich. So let's get started and I'll show you what it's all about. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start out with some deli bologna. In Arkansas, we call this Arkansas round steak. But, and then I've got some good old cheddar cheese. You know I love cheddar cheese. We're gonna put a little mayonnaise on there and a little mustard. And, I mean, we just got some regular bread, but that makes it gourmet, right? Another little key ingredient is butter. We got our griddle hot here. So we're gonna just add a little butter. And butter makes everything better, right? Kind of just grease this baby down a little bit. Cut our heat back just a hair. And what we're going to want to do on this fried bologna, get a couple pieces of that out. Of course, bologna like this from the deli, sometimes it'll have the rind or the coating casing on it. I want to cut that off. But on bologna, one of the key things you want to do to make bologna turn out right is you want to take and just cut a little slit. You know, you might do 3 or 4 of them there, it don't matter, just something like that. And what that does, that allows the bologna to cook flat and evenly. If you don't, I'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute with this piece here. We'll do that for you just to show you what it looks like when you don't cut a slit in it. But we're gonna cut slits in ours. Go ahead and get me a paper plate. So this kind of meal here, a gourmet meal's gotta have a paper plate, you know what I mean? So we'll go ahead, let that start up. And we just got some regular bread here. We'll go ahead and get it ready too. We'll put us some mayonnaise. Gotta have a little mayonnaise on a bologna sandwich. You know, that's just how that goes. And you know, if you've never eaten a fried bologna sandwich, leave me a comment down in the comments there. I think everybody should eat bologna sandwich, fried bologna. But one thing I want you to see here, when you don't cut slits in it like this, what it'll do, it'll go to kind of doming up like this right here. And what happens is, as you see it kind of swells up on the top, all you're going to cook basically is the outside edge. So you're not cooking the center part. So let's go ahead. You see how I cut that a little bit and it just fell right down there. So, you know, when you do that in the beginning, if you'll go ahead and cut your slits in when you first get started, then it'll all lay down there flat and it'll cook nice. Get us some cheese out here ready. Man, I just love deli cheddar cheese. Alright, this bologna, I'll tell you what, let me use my little wooden spatula my wife got me. I just love this thing. Look at that, how that's cooking there. That butter makes it better. Man, nothing like it. Good old butter bologna. Alright. And I tell you what, you know, I grew up eating bologna. It's just something that we always had. It's a quick go-to. You can make a quick bologna and cheese sandwich. You know, you can add lettuce and tomato. You can build it any way you want to. We're just going to do simple bologna and cheese today with some mayonnaise and mustard. But, you know, if you've, I'll tell you what I may do. I may put some Pringles potato chips on there, you know. That'd kind of spruce it up too. But you can put all kinds of things on there. I mean, some people You know, they actually add ham, or they may add turkey or something like that to their sandwich, but a true blue bologna sandwich is just bologna, and that's it, bologna and cheese. Look how that's just frying up there nicely. Now you don't want to overdo it. You know, some people cook their bologna way too much. These two right here is getting close for me. You're just basically heating these real good, getting a good char on one, you know, on both sides. And you don't want to fry it up so crisp and hard that it's burnt or whatever. You just want to fry it up nice. I'm gonna go ahead and add me a little cheese to this here. You know, let them two start melting down. Well, these two cook a little more. I turned my heat down a little too low back here on this back burner. Boy, I just love this griddle too. You know, I talk about it all the time. I cook all kinds of things on these large griddles. You know, if you don't have a large griddle like this, is a reversible griddle, griddle. I'll leave a link down in the description where you can pick one of those up. And but man, I love them. I use it all the time. I cook all kinds of things on it. It just does a great job. And especially like if there's just two of you, or well, I mean 3 or 4 of you, you can cook enough food on one of them that you know, would take care of 2 or 3 people. So as you see here now, this is starting to melt down. This cheese is melting down onto this bologna, and everything's cooking up nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and take that piece and just lay it on there. How about that? Look at that, boy. See that bologna and cheese goes to frying up. Nice, I'm telling you. You don't have grease on here. When you got butter, when you're using butter, then you don't have to worry about any grease. Now there's a little bit of grease that will come out of your bologna, but not much. Not much at all. Actually, you can scoop this up and still use that butter, still use that cheese that's melting. Kind of got that one a little crooked here. Well, look at that. 4 pieces of bologna, 4 pieces of cheese. Let me cut this heat off here. And we got our mayonnaise on one side of the bread. Got our mustard on one side of the bread. We're gonna add a few of these Pringles on here. What do you think about that, huh? Now that is a gourmet sandwich right there. Put that on the mustard side. Give it a little mash down there. Boy, look at that now. Cut this dude in half here and show you what this looks like. Now that, my friend, is a fried bologna sandwich. Gourmet fried. Now let's give it a bite here and check it out. I know this cheese is kind of hot. Mmm. 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 Woo! Man. Gourmet fried bologna and cheese sandwich, folks. Woo! Man, that fried bologna sandwich. Wow. That was so good. And it's so gone. Fried bologna, gourmet fried bologna sandwich, folks. You can't do any better than that. Hey, listen, we appreciate you. If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button down here or down here. I'm not sure where it's at. Click on my face somewhere. That'll be one way of doing it. But anyway, up beside me somewhere is going to be a video popping up. One is just fit for you and your liking, and the other one is one of our latest videos that we've created. Click on one of them and watch one of those for us, and we'll be coming back to you again soon. You guys have a great day, man. It's Mike over here at Mr. Cast Iron.